Good morning, students. Welcome to your science class. In today's session, we will learn chapter number 2, microorganisms, friend and foe. So, what do you mean by the word microorganisms? Micro means the organisms which cannot be seen with unaided eyes. So, the organisms which cannot be seen with unaided eyes are called microorganisms, or they are known as microbes. The microorganisms are as small as 10 to the power minus 6 meter. What do you mean by the 10 to the power minus 6 meter? Yes, it is equal to 1 micrometer. So, microorganism stands for micrometer organisms. The study of microorganisms is called microbiology, and Anton van Leeuwenhoek is regarded as the father of microbiology. Now we will study the major groups of microorganisms. Microorganisms may be unicellular. Unicellular means the organisms which contains only single cell. They are known as unicellular organism. And the multicellular organisms means the organisms which contains more than one cell. So they are known as multicellular organism. The microorganisms are classified into 5 major groups, such as bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae, and viruses. So we will learn about bacteria. Bacteria are unicellular organisms, means they contains only single cell, having rigid cell wall like plant cell. Based on their shape, bacteria can be classified into 4 types. First is bacillus or rod-shaped bacteria. Second is coccus or spherical shaped bacteria. Third one is spirillum or spiral shaped bacteria, and the fourth one is Vibrio or comma shaped bacteria. Here you can see in the figure, first is bacillus or rod shaped bacteria, second one for spirillum or spiral shaped bacteria, third one for coccus or spherical shaped bacteria, and the fourth one for Vibrio or comma shaped bacteria. Now the second group is fungi. It is a large group of organisms which do not have chlorophyll and they do not photosynthesize. So they cannot produce their food by their own. So they are known as heterotrophs. Yes, heterotrophs means the organisms which cannot prepare their food by their own. Okay, the examples of fungi are yeast, penicillium, and rhizopus. You can find fungi on the bread modules. Okay, fungi may be unicellular or multicellular. The next group is protozoa. It is a group of single celled, means unicellular microorganisms. They can move from one place to another. The examples are amoeba and paramecium. Diseases like dysentery and malaria are caused by protozoans. You can see in the figure amoeba and paramecium. Amoeba can change their shape and paramecium is fixed shape organism. Now we will study the next group, algae. It is a large group of simple plant-like organisms, but they do not have roots, stems, or leaves. They can be unicellular or multicellular. They are autotrophs, means they can prepare their food by their own. The examples are Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. You can see in the figure Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. Okay. Now the next and the last group of microorganisms are viruses. These are microscopic organisms which reproduce only inside the cell of the host organisms, means they can reproduce only by host. Host means they are dependent on another organism. Like when viruses enters our body, they can reproduce only if they found host. So we are the host. Yes, common elements like cold, influenza or flu, and most coughs are caused by viruses like corona. Yes, serious disease like polio and chickenpox are also caused by viruses. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Now we will do some question answers. The first one is, the microorganisms are as small as 10 to the power minus 6 meter. So it means 1 micrometer. The study of microorganisms is called microbiology. Who is regarded as a father of microbiology? Yes, Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Okay. Write 2 examples of fungi, yeast and rhizomas. Protozoa is single-celled microorganism. Yes, you can find the answer on the screen. Here it is. The microorganisms are as small as 10 to the power minus 6 meter. The study of microorganism is called microbiology. Who is regarded as a father of microbiology? Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Write 2 examples of fungi, yeast and rhizospores. The protozoa is single-celled microorganism. Okay. So in the next session, we will learn about habitats of microorganisms and the relation between microorganism and us. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.